Yeah.
Okay, well, start now, because you just cursed. Dagnabbit.
Tommy
Look,
just put us live.
and I haven't seen any evidence where Cruz is a bad dude and lied about
But we're
anything.
live.
Mute you
Yeah.
external people.
Oh, hi everybody. Welcome to the Redneck Zone.
Hello.
Oh shit.
We just got ourselves all juked up talking politics. We never do that, but it was exciting.
We did.
I'm live and catch mouse toes saying poo poo or
See, Tommy, you were wrong for that. Okay, dagnabbit, I said poop buffalo chips. Let me share this again now that I'm signed in. I hate this Google YouTube separation. Watch me post it twice.
So if y'all missed it, Mouse was scalding Magnus for saying a bad word. And she was telling him he could say poo-poo, doo-doo, buffalo chips, but doesn't say that word.
Oh, Haley, you just sold me out.
Yep.
Ollie just threw you out there.
What the heck?
Right now, mouse toes.
I did. Because they're going to be like, what the heck did this start on? I don't understand what this conversation is all about.
And that is entirely Tommy's fault. Okay? Is Gilbert getting a phone call? What's happening?
No, it ain't Gilbert.
Okay. Peachy, was that your ringtone?
I suppose it must have been her ringtone. So let's shout out everybody out there so far.
Hey, Sandy's Passions.
Mrs. Man Lamb 121. Mojo Bo.
In our
Mr.
deep
Todd
voice,
Mitch.
Todd Mitch. Oh, yeah.
Of course, in here we have the Peachy Prepper, me, the Oily Prepper, Mom Slayer, Mouse Toes, Magnus. We have Joel Sweatman, and I'm a redneck cockerham.
Hey, hey.
Hi.
And I can't see the external, so we're up the creek.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're working now. Are you between ATM? Are you at the liquor store? Are you at the BP? Where are you hanging? Where are you doing business? Where are you getting your oral contracts going tonight, Mom?
You know, redneck, she's got to be outside the liquor store.
Man,
But
she's at the liquor store. She gets liquor.
You gotta get close to the ATM.
Yeah, keep them 20s rolling, Mom.
Yeah, she's behind the dollar store picking up their Wi-Fi.
Look out for Mo. Can't even talk. Today I watched something on Netflix, and a guy, they call them the creekers, whoever the people are out there on the wrong side of town. And the rich guy goes out there, and the creeker guy goes, yeah, it must be, you're just nothing but a rich kid. And the rich kid goes, what beats being a redneck? And me and my husband's heads both like turned completely around, right? A complete 360 on our heads. And then they had a fight. I was like, that was a compliment being called a redneck, because the guy had to come out to you because everything's gone to heck and he needed help. He's not running to some other rich dude or a banker. He's going to a redneck who he knows can do small engine repair, keep his car running. He'll have some food stored. He'll have some junk in his yard that's real useful in the apocalypse. So they had a fight because he was insulted being called a redneck. And I'm a redneck and proud, yo.
You know where your duct tape is kept.
That's right.
Proud.
Darn Skippy. Gilbert's a redneck's dog. Speaking of dogs who can hunt things down, did you or Gilbert find the drone when you went out the next day after the big windstorm?
Sadly, the drone's not found. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy another one of those drones. I'm going to buy the motherload drone of that has the camera. I'm going to fly both of them. I'm going to crash the second one It's going to be another expensive video to produce.
Okay.
Well, crashed the second one. It said I can't find them both with the video.
I watched an old video of Nomadic Fanatic, and he's got a new drone. But he has the coolest things to hold his GoPro. It's called a gimbal, and it holds your camera, and you can move it around, but your camera stays stable. You know how when you're walking and you're trying not to make people sick on a video? This gimbal, Gimble, I think, stabilizes the camera, and then he has one that sits on his dash facing him where he can insert, like if you're looking at the road out of one camera and then looking, that keeps the camera stable. And if you could get your other drone up there giving you an aerial view, right, to your little handheld, you go, oh, there's my drone.
What do you like? Working it?
Yeah. Have you tried using your remote to see if you can hear it? Like,
I did when I first crashed it. I went up there and it said, like, if you pull the accelerator to the low right, you'll hear a beep. I didn't hear nothing.
Dang. Well, when you get the new one with the camera, can we do it when the wind is not like gusty? I'm just saying. I'm just suggesting.
I'm just gonna let the shit blow away and find it and put up video
You need a home device or something to put in them.
Yes, we have a rich friend who can just keep buying drones.
Look, here's the thing. What I do is, it's like my Traxxas vehicles. I've got a Traxxas Rustler and a Traxxas Slash. And within 2 days of owning them, I broke them. And it's like I got to get online, order parts, fix the A-arm, this and that. And it's like waiting a week. So when I crashed my Slash, I'm like, shit, I'm ordering double parts. But let me tell you, since I ordered the extra parts, I'm a better driver now. I don't crash.
There you go, because your Visa starts blowing up, right, on Amazon. You're like, maybe I need to back
I have the money to do it, but it's like I learned that, flick that little trigger forward.
Right.
It's a brake.
Flick what?
The engine in reverse, and it will slide and stop.
You're a mess. And you said a bad word, Joel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Remember, dookie, poo-poo, doo-doo, buffalo chips.
Crap. Crap.
No.
I'll try to do better. Look, anybody that's offended out there in the interwebs world that's watching this, I'm sorry, but, quit being offended. Drop some nuts down and, be amazing.
No, we just try to keep it clean because we got children's listening.
What, Magnus?
No.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah, Magnus is bad. We're trying to set an example for Magnus.
I'm sorry. Look,
That's
okay.
never going to happen.
It is going to happen.
If you're trying to set an example for Magnus, I might not need to be on this chat. But
yes, you do, because we're glad to have you back here. But even his fire captain is trying to get him to quit cussing. It's a good lifelong habit to have.
Who said that?
I did.
My captain of the fire department ain't trying to do such a thing.
Yes, he is. Everybody's trying to help you.
I've heard Billy tell you need to quit.
Yep.
Billy ain't the captain.
No,
but whatever, Magnus, don't be such an anal little puke, okay? See, that was a nice way of saying don't be a butthole, right?
That was nice.
This is what I say. Instead of saying I have the red ass, you say, oh, that just gave me the glow butt. It's the same thing. It just lacks the vulgarity of it, you see? So you just replace them, because this is the thing. Cursing is so prevalent in society that people will be outside a church, drop their Bible, and say the F word. Oh, F. I've got the damn butterfingers. And they don't even know they're saying it anymore. I'm like, you just said the F word. What are you, 70 years old, and the F word is in your vocabulary?
You're so right, 'cause I say F all the time.
Hmm.
You know what?
I'm like I'm from this other school of thought of like when you say things, it's like don't take shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't take dung literally. Just take it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you know what cracks me up is people who have the selective cursing. So they know how to turn that switch off, but, you know, like they get around the preacher or somebody like that and they turn it off, but they don't turn it off at other times.
My
Right.
preacher knows
And
exactly how to pray for me.
See, I don't know how to turn it off. It just happens. When I say it, it just like flows. When I speak, and if it's like I'm like passionate about something, I will have curse words in there. It just, and maybe it shouldn't be. I'm not fluent like Mouse.
but you don't curse in every single word. Like you don't come in and go, "How the f are all y'all doing?" You don't often curse with us, Joel. But yeah, it's not embedded in your vocabulary like "good GD morning" or
No,
yeah. No,
now
it's not prevalent with you.
GD, I do. I try my best never to say GD.
Now, Magnus, next time you make a video, put a sign somewhere up so that you can see it. No swearing,
Yes. Yep.
especially when you burn your middle finger.
Yes.
Look,
You say
but I had to put that one on there. I could
it's
not.
terrible.
That one was just so funny.
That's so bad.
But did you see how he burnt his middle finger?
You picked up a piece of bacon out of the grease.
Okay, so not only is he slow, okay, but his slowness caused him to pick a piece of bacon. When did this video go up? It wasn't up Friday.
I watched it today.
Yeah, it went up today sometime, right after we jumped on him about not doing his Friday videos.
Yeah, let's have this conversation again, Tommy. You named your show the
Tape it.
Friday Night Cooking Show. Am I right, Moms?
Yes.
Right.
When one names their show the Friday Night Cooking Show, what do you think your viewers expect to happen on Friday night, Tommy?
A show to pop up.
Thank you, Joel.
The Redneck Cooking Show.
Okay,
They
listen.
expect to hear that porno music start.
Exactly. I expect to have to drag my little mouse across the 5 to 7 minute intro to get to the disaster, okay, that's coming. Because you're on Friday night, I need intrigue, mystery, and danger, and excitement, which your Friday night cooking show gives me. When I put up a video, it's like broccoli casserole. It's not the Tuesday night vegetable show. If I called it that, every darn Tuesday I'd have a vegetable video up. So there's this thing with YouTube where you can schedule it. Like you can upload it Tuesday and then schedule it to go on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday.
That's an excellent idea.
Yes. Because he'll say, "Oh, I got like 4 of them. I just need to edit them." In the name of God, I only got 3 in the bag and I ain't edited them yet.
I think I've got like 5 still in the bag now.
Okay, get them out the darn bag, dag nabbit, okay, and get them in the chute.
But
And
I
then
put
schedule
one
them.
out like Tuesday or Wednesday.
Did you put it up Friday? The answer's no. So you messed up, and then I go to bed at midnight, and I keep looking and looking for the Friday night cooking show. I felt like I'd been ripped, you know? And I was like, I didn't get to see no Friday night cooking show.
Oh, Tommy, you ripped her on Friday night, and I just did it now. And poor
Yeah.
Mom, she's just having a
You
heck of a
see,
week.
it's like Joel is home with Gilbert tonight, and he comes to the zone because he expects us to be here Saturday, and he told us last Saturday he'd be here. Joel, Mr. I can't keep a good drone longer than 6 hours, manages to make it here on time. And you can't get a darn dagnab Friday Night Cooking Show video up to entertain me on my Friday night. I'm 59 years old, okay?
Thank
and
you.
I look
Did you have a
forward to that.
birthday?
I did. Yeah,
Happy
I got older.
birthday.
Thank you. I don't
You
celebrate
look
birthdays.
awesome, though, Mouse, for 59 years old.
Thank you, Joel. See, this is why I have friends who drink. My husband tells me I'm pretty too because he drinks, and I'm okay with that. Like, you know, and yeah, those
Oh,
roomy eyes make me look younger.
Stone Cold Steve Austin cover. You look
Thank you.
good. Peachy looks good. Oily Pepper looks
Yep.
good. And Mom Slayer looks good.
Oh
And
yeah, oily's beautiful.
Oily's like awesome. But yeah,
Mhm.
like Tommy and Magnus, I'm not gonna comment on them. So,
No,
yeah.
Tommy has a really fly left ear, and from here up that we've seen, I think he's a good-looking fella.
Hey, Tommy, that beard's looking pretty good, buddy.
What beard?
Oh,
Was that not you doing the baby food challenge?
Yeah,
Right?
my beard's gone. I shaved it.
Who was doing the baby food challenge?
That was me, Logan, and Austin.
Well, how long ago was that?
Probably about a month ago.
Oh, it wasn't a month ago.
I just watched it today.
I know. I just put it up today. I had to do a lot of editing.
Well, Tommy, the beard was looking nice.
I know, but it gets kind of rough when you're trying to eat.
Oh yeah.
Well, slow down and aim for your mouth.
Yes.
No,
It doesn't move in the same
Wait, I
spot all
wasn't
the
talking to
time.
you. I was talking to this guy here.
So you hate a slow customer? Yeah, a slow customer.
Oh, that's funny.
Tell him to focus, Moms. Focus. Trying to make a 20. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't. Joel, do you have a mustache?
sometimes
Joel
I
have a
like to grow a mustache and a goatee,
Okay, I thought you sometimes had it. Yeah, I never liked mustaches or facial.
but I shave it off.
Yeah.
What?
Right now, it's like I got a little fuzz going, but I need to
Okay.
let it shave.
I love beards.
I'm with you. Yes.
I
yes,
am
Mom.
not making out with nobody with all that business on their face. I dated one boy who had a mustache and kissed him one time, and I was done. It was all like pokey, and I swear it gave me like a razor burn, you know, made out too long maybe. But it was terrible, and I never forgot it.
Yeah, but when like Mom Slayer and Peachy talks about how they like it, there's a reason they like it.
Ew.
Oh, shut up, Joel.
Ew. Shut up.
What did I say?
What are you talking about, Joel?
Moms, we're not bringing your business into the chat, okay, Joel? This is
No, I
Joel's.
wasn't bringing business in. I was just saying there's a reason they like it, and they like want to be like whatever. It's like it's all good.
Because my daddy always had a beard, and it just looked rugged, scruffy, manly.
All right, tell that story again.
But see, I like my beard. I don't like the mustache. It gets in my way when I'm trying to eat. So I always try to keep it shaved off.
Hey,
Ew.
Jason just joined us.
And you're talking
You
to them
look
like
nice.
when they're eating crab soup or something, there's a little bit hanging on it, and then they stick their tongue out and get
Yeah,
it.
you gotta comb that stuff. You gotta groom it.
That's how you
gotta
save food.
I'm talking about when they're eating with you, you know? And it's like, don't eat soup when you're somewhere with a chick. If it's going to hang off there like snot, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yes. Or eggs. They're eating eggs, and you got a big old scrambled egg hunka-munka hanging down. Ew.
I tell you what, I don't like looking across the table and seeing my girlfriend sitting there with something hanging off her mustache either.
Okay.
Now that's just
Well,
plain out weird. If
Tommy,
think
you need
if you have a girlfriend with a mustache, Might want to check
There's
some
something
more.
already going way wrong besides food in her mustache. If she has one, it's wrong.
You better check on South there, buddy.
No. Now, I used to work at Burger King many, many years ago. And there was this little girl that worked there. She was probably in her 30s, and I was I was like 17 at the time. And she had a bigger mustache than I did.
Then it probably was not a girl.
Yes, it was a girl. I know the girl. You know her too.
How do I know her?
Because it was Wanda.
Y'all know I can do you one better.
I don't know, Wanda.
There's a fish called Wanda.
Who is
Yes, there
echoing?
is.
What's going on?
No way, they were just all talking at one time. Ichi Magnus just jumps in there all willy-nilly.
Just say random stuff.
Let me shout out Julia Campbell real quick. Hi, Julia. Welcome. And Conservative Living a Democratic Lifestyle. He's barbecuing his steaks after he cashed in his EBTs while cleaning out his Navigator.
Right on, brother, with some rims, homie. Gotta have some fly rims on your Navigator.
That's right.
No?
I think conservatives after Jason, because I think they just called Jason cute.
No,
Aw,
Jason is
Jason is
smoking
cute.
hot. Jason is our GQ magazine cover panelist. We got the perfect complexion. He does bushcraft. He's smart. He's only 20 years old. Yeah, we got it going on with the Jason McDaniel channel on the Zone panel.
Oh, yeah.
The baby.
Yeah.
Right. We got some hotties on here, y'all.
Got
Yes,
the perfect pearly whites.
Uh-huh.
We are, okay, Magnus is 18, Jason's 20, I'm 59. Am I the oldest?
I'm 55, so.
You're 55, Joel?
Yeah.
I thought you were like
I thought you were
45, 46.
I'm
See,
55.
that's why we love you, Jason. God, and Moms and Oily are in their 40s, right? Young 40s.
I'm 40. I'm 44 now.
Oh my gosh, Oily. Moms, you laughed. What is your story?
I'm 49.
Oh my gosh.
And Redneck is the enigma here.
What are you?
He's old.
I can't hear y'all at all. It's echoing so bad.
Well, Peachy, how old are you? Right.
Maybe I shouldn't have given Jerry computer advice. I'm gonna reload it, guys.
Okay, yeah,
Tommy?
because I'm not hearing an echo, Peachy, at all.
No. Tommy, how old are you?
43.
Okay, see, so you're the youngin'.
But if I shave off my beard, I don't look like I'm in my 40s.
Doesn't anyone?
You look older.
No, I look a lot younger.
Oh my
It's hard to
gosh.
believe.
Yep. Your mom looks young. Boo.
Hey, Tommy, how is your dad doing?
They're trying to get him into a rehab facility up here.
Close to you?
Huh?
Close to you?
Close
Yeah.
to you. Go ahead.
Why do birds?
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, Tommy. Go ahead. What's Miles? Miles started that crap.
This is the last song that you heard in the car. That when you
On my Albion. Yeah, on my Pioneer turntable.
My husband has Kung Fu Fighter as his main ringtone. I hum that stupid tune all day long. I'm so sick of it. It's stuck in my head.
Stuck in your head, Moms?
Okay, I just got a visual. Mouse toes as a spinner. You know, a DJ spinner.
Yes.
Totally see that. Oh my gosh. I can see it.
Hey.
Everybody say, hey, hey. Yeah, I could do it.
Hey.
At the
Yo, what's up,
YMCA.
everybody?
Do the hand jive and
Yeah.
Hand jive.
God.
I
Okay,
know
that
all
dates
the
you a
old
little bit there, Mouse.
Dude, and I thought of something really groovy. I have a sister here who plays the organ, and is it organ? Yeah, yeah, it's an organ. And she is related to the Carter Cash family. And oh man, Peachy fell hard. Did you see her? It went shoo, through the box. I mean, it like left lines. Peachy just went down. Okay, Peachy is down. I repeat, we have lost the Peacher. Peachster.
We have a Peachy down in the chat. We have a Peachy down in the chat.
Yes, we do have Peachy is down. Oh, at least we have a firefighter in case we need a medic. Because whenever an ambulance comes, ooh, Jason, what are you putting up there? An eyeball? Fat wood. Oh yeah, Jason brought his wood.
I thought that was a donut.
Yeah, I thought it was an eyeball.
Oh, Mouse. I thought you said this was a family chat.
Okay. All right, Miles. So tell me about this organist.
Nobody cursed.
No. No, but you're talking about Jason's Woods again. So
Easy with flashing your wood around. Jeez. All that just went in the gutter.
Sorry.
Okay, so if we could write a redneck song and she records music, plays in places, her husband plays several guitars, because moms, you could do this. We might write, if I can talk, our own Redneck Zone song, and then we could perform that when we're all here together.
I almost have Tommy's theme song written.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Matt. Moms. It must have been hard writing that song.
I just channeled you, Magnus. It was pretty. No, never mind.
Kill that
So we'd have to think, but she would do it for us, and then she'd let us use the music and put our video up. But I get to do my dance in it, so something has to let me do this. Because I love that dance.
Oh my goodness gracious.
It's so messed up. So,
Yeah, it really is.
Because mom's our musical genius, so she could help us.
Okay, wait. Now I sent this to Mouse a while ago. If it'll work. Hold on. Let me see if this thing will work.
Oh Lord, what'd you send me?
Well, I sent it to all of you. Oh crap!
On the Facebook?
What are you doing?
It's not showing up. Why is it not showing up?
Freaking head.
Gotta turn your camera on, probably.
Oh, good point, Oily.
Oh, that's no fun.
Mm-hmm. Oily nailed that one.
Okay, let's see.
Now there's Big Schmudge.
There's a goat up in the corner.
That's his silver permawall.
I know. He needs a light.
I saw the light, I was baptized. Now he's not presenting anymore. Perma.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this one out.
You have to put it on your desktop. Open the picture on your desktop.
I thought you were expert at this, Tommy.
Say what, Jason?
I thought you were expert at this.
I'm a redneck. I'm not an expert.
Listen, when I have some new information comes in, I lose a file in my mind because I've got 59 years of information in there. And Tommy's younger, so every time he has a drink, he loses a file. So he lost that file probably last night.
He's
Jason.
got so many memory lapses and capable.
Tommy, I've got an idea. Now that you've turned on your camera, remove the tape from the front of the camera, the clear tape. Maybe that's what it is.
Who are y'all talking to?
Tommy.
See, what I did is I take a little piece of cardstock and I fold it over like 3 times. Then I put the tape over that, so only the cardstock is touching my webcam. Darn, Tommy we've gone back to his icon. Things have gone south.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to present it. It won't present.
Okay, just tell us about it then.
Oh,
Did you send it to us on Facebook?
Yeah, I sent it to all of you in a private message.
On Facebook.
Yeah,
I didn't get a private message.
The thing about the sharks.
Oh, yes. I saw that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. How'd that go over with me, Tommy?
Not very well.
Not so good. Mm-hmm.
I think you got a whooping coming.
Mel
Yes.
did not take the sharks very well.
Listen, I live on the ocean. I kayak in the ocean. I don't want to see your evil pictures of a 14-foot kayak with like a 21-foot shark swimming next to it. I don't need to see that. I don't need you to send me a newspaper clipping that shows tens of thousands of sharks off the coast of Florida with headline, "Sharks ready to migrate to South Carolina." I don't need any of that. And then you had the nerve to ask, where do they all come from? To which I responded to you, they came from hell, Tommy, straight out of hell. That's where they came from.
But I figure we could go fishing for them.
Shut up.
Shut up, Tommy. I ain't for no shark.
No.
That's
you know
Jerry's
what? If
dream.
you want to be the
Bait.
No, that's mine and Jerry's dream.
Yeah.
You
two are nuts.
Came up with that dream about the same time that we wanted to catch a shark.
You know, and a lot of times you get a shark on a hook, whoever's charter, running that charter will cut those lines.
Yes.
That's the reason we're hoping we can catch some in that little old tidal creek.
Shut your mouth. Let me tell you, one time I've seen a shark out here. Me and Kevin are in the kayak, right? We got crab traps set, a bunch of curves. We're sitting out there chilling like villains. And Kevin goes, "What's moving up in that Spartina grass?" And I was like, looks like a fin. He goes, "Think it's a dolphin?" I said, "Dolphins don't move that way." As soon as I said that, thing turned around in a complete U-turn, flew right past our kayak with that fin out the water, okay, and gave me a willy big time. I mean, my husband's pulling in the anchor, and we're going the other way that sucker was going. I went, "We got 2 crab pots out there," and he goes, "He can have them." The hell out of here. Because it was working its way like a dolphin does into the Spartina grass. It was like munching something, probably an alligator, but it creeped me. It's only a 3.5-foot wide tidal creek. So when a big dolphin or something goes under you, you feel it. But when the shark fin is coming at you and it's only 6.5 feet of water, and you were sitting this far off the water, it'll give you a willy. It'll give you a willy, and all you got's a 38 in your bra holster. It's a bad feeling. It's a very bad feeling.
Might I suggest you upgrade to a Smith & Wesson?
I need a bigger bra. A bigger bra, PG.
Get Judge and Brawl. Hope for that.
Yeah.
They have the ones that go underneath. It's not like a bra, but it's... And there's the pants that... the pants that Patriot Nurse. Yeah.
But see, in a kayak, you can't get to it unless it's in your bra holster, because it's just you in a kayak. Your knees are splayed. I mean, there ain't much, right? And you got hooks going. You got problems. So it's like, if you can't get it out your shirt, you can't get it. But it was creepy mungo, man. It was like, ugh.
I was watching Right This Minute last night, and there was a father and a daughter that was in the ocean. And they were filming and got the film home, and when they were watching it, a shark swam right in between the two of them, and neither one of them knew it until they were watching the video.
Oh, yeah. Lord have mercy.
I would have peed my I would have leaped.
It was the
Yeah.
nurse shark or something like that.
Lemon
Mhm.
shark, I think. Oh,
Yeah. My massage therapist has 2 lemon sharks who live out underneath his dock, and it just creeps me out big time. And 'cause I get in the ocean, and plenty of times I felt something really large go past me and think, please God, let it be a really big stingray. Just kind of make my way out the water. But it's like creep-a-mungo.
In mom's words, where's your sense of adventure, Mouse?
Where's your what?
A sense of adventure.
Okay, I have a deep and burning desire to live. I didn't get to be 59 being no punk. Okay? I'm not going out by some lemon shark, tiger shark, stupid shark, some man-eating. It'd just be wrong. I ain't that cute all put together. I don't need to be slashed in half. Plus, because I'd probably survive, right? Have like 987 staples. I can't afford it either. I can't even afford. I can't listen. I need a medical alert bracelet that says no air medical evacuation. That's $48,000, and my insurance won't pay it. I'm not paying that.
oh,
Just let me bleed out.
my husband was medevaced, and the representative came in and gave him a cap. And my husband said that was the most expensive ball cap he ever bought.
You see? It's insane. And then they'll call you and go, we need our $100 deductible. Listen, for people whose insurance paid that, you come get your $100. I got a place to shove it. You know what I mean?
We have an air evac life team, is what it's called around here, and you can pay like a flat fee each year. Gosh, it's not very much. It's like $65 for the whole household, and then if you get evac'd out, then it covers it. So
Dang, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is way cool.
Yeah, and a lot of the companies around here will purchase it for their employees. Like when I worked for the hospital, they paid for ours for the employees. There's been a couple of companies my husband's worked for that they did the same thing. It's just a part of it to help, because they know if you're financially strapped, if something were to happen, you know, that affects them too, you know.
Right.
So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is way cool.
I know that Life Flight is always out here on this highway. I mean, it is like the stupidest thing. We don't have turn lanes or suicide lanes. It's just you go from a dirt road and you're supposed to hit 75, 80 miles an hour. There are a lot of wrecks out here. I think the last time I heard there was like over 30-something killed out here on 183.
Wow.
It's bad.
Mm-hmm. That's like out here on a beautiful scenic byway. They got all these big oak trees right up. You know, there might not even be the white line. And people are simply driving too fast. And you have a lot of landscapers pulling a trailer. And if you see someone on a boat, I don't care if it's a John boat, it is beer 30. Whether it's in the morning, whether they're coming onto the island or leaving, they have been drinking. And there have been, since I've been here in 3 years, 5 fatalities from head-on collisions because they're in such a hurry to pass you. And of course, I'm just doing the speed limit. I'm like, get the guts up and pass me. But, you know, I don't need to get a car note. And I'm just thinking people who drive so crazy have never gone through the deductible, the hassle of a repair, the rental car expenses, that where the heck are they going? The beat ain't going nowhere if you're coming this way, you know, rushing back. But just what you said, most of it, like I turn off of a dirt road onto a smaller paved road before I get to the highway. But just what you said, Peachy, you can't go for merging onto a highway from a dirt road and get up to 45 quickly, or you're going to spin out in the dirt road before you ever make it there. You know, I don't care if you're in four-wheel drive. It takes a minute to make that connection from the dirt, especially if it's been raining and we've usually got wet sand, you know?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just terrified for Bubba to drive because I don't know any NASCAR drivers that can get a stick to do that kind of speed that quick.
It's like left is not a good direction for me if there's not a turn arrow. So I'm going to go right, find a safer place to turn around. And how about blind curves?
Thank you. Right.
When they angled the road in there, they knew you couldn't see to the left, but yet they put the road there. But had they just moved the road over 6 feet, made a little curve, total visibility. So we're used to where the blind spots are. Like when I come off the big bridge, I toot my horn 3 times because the people pulling out from the boat ramp, they can't see you. And you're doing 55. You can't go slower. You got to get up the bridge and down. And I ain't going to burn my brakes out, right, riding them all the way down. And that you can tell the people who live here peel out. I mean, they if they pull in front of you, they're putting the hammer down. When it's a tourist, you got to be prepared. Now, first I'm going to hit them if I can, if I have to. I'm not going head on into the other lane. But when it's clear, I've had to pass them, and I am honking the horn and sending them sign language. And believe me when I tell you I slow down to about 15 miles an hour so they understand that they almost just freaking died. Right as I'm poking along, keep raising up the end of my pickup truck to realize you could have killed me. You know, it's very sad.
No.
What had hair? Ooh, you rode an elephant, Oily?
Yeah, at a circus. It was just for a few feet. You know, I was a kid, and they set me up there, and hair that, I mean, the hair's all over its body. You just don't, see it. But it's real prickly, kind of like, your legs when you don't shave them for a couple of days, and it starts to get real pokey. Feels like little needles. Yeah, yes. Just real pokey. But it was pretty cool to be able to say that I actually sat on an elephant and rode on one.
I rode an elephant too.
Shut up, Mom. What's his name?
Oh.
Family chat.
Mom says a working girl. Okay. I didn't say a single curse word.
Shut up.
Okay. Shut up.
Oh,
Shut up.
Lord.
Oh, my God.
You know what? People are going to start believing that crap.
No, they won't, because you're so innocent looking, and they will not. You have a good reputation, Moms. You sleep,
Right.
you camp in a hammock, for God's sake. You are a hardcore bushcrafter woman.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so
I had a dress on.
Hardcore something.
Wait, Mom's tried to ride an elephant in a freaking dress.
Well, I hadn't planned on it.
Okay, well, where did you stumble on an elephant? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in a dress, but I'm gonna ride it. Okay.
I ain't even telling you now.
I'm sorry. Willie, take over so you can try to get the information. Mom's is mad at me now.
I gotta make that money somehow to get down there to see your silly butt.
That's what I'm saying. Todd Mitch rode a donkey.
I've sat on a longhorn.
It's the Redneck Barnyard Animal Show. That's my elephant.
Oh my God.
Okay, so let's get back to our originally scheduled event. Mom rode an elephant in a dress. And where were you, Moms?
I used to manage an ice cream store, and it was right next to a huge build. And for like 3 years in a row, the circus would come and set up back there. So I went back and watched them set up and was offered a ride on the elephant.
If a man ever said to me, "Hey, lady, want to come in and ride my elephant?" I'd be like, "Oh, hell's to no, I do not want to ride your elephant."
Well, they use these elephants to set the poles and pull the tents up, and Yeah,
Oh.
they were working elephants, but they were also performing elephants. But like for 3 years,
Yeah.
they would come back to this field and just set up.
Was it
So,
prickly on you, the hair? Because their
yeah,
hair does stand straight up.
yeah, it's
Did
like
you
a
like it?
pig's hair. No,
Ew. No?
no. I had a dress on. I mean, seriously, did you straddle a pig?
I had shorts on, so I hear you.
This is what freaks me out about the elephant is when they go to stand up, the elephant goes all wonky wonk like a camel, and it's kind of scary. Yeah, that loss of control.
Luckily,
You
they
know?
had like a platform. You could climb up this ladder that was probably about 4 feet tall and get up on it, and then just stand on the elephant. So it didn't have to be at a lowered position. That made
Oh,
it nice.
that's awesome. Yes,
Did it
that
with
takes away
giraffes as
that
well.
scary thing.
Yeah.
I rode a mule up to Santorini, Greece, got off the cruise ship and said, "Oh, take a mule." A burro, they called it. Oh my God, those poor animals, they're suicidal, right? Because they just abuse them. So
Poor baby.
you get in line and I get on a big one. My husband gets on one where his feet are dragging on the ground, which is full of all the burro poo, from going up for hours. My mule he's tripping up the stairs because he's exhausted, and then he leans against the wall, and you can't control him even though there's a bridle because it's not in their mouth. And then the boy who's supposed to be leading us, of course, speaks no English. I'm yelling Spanish at him. And at one point, my husband thought my burro was literally trying to jump over the side. So my husband's trying to get his little burro, right? And my husband's moving his feet on the ground trying to push it so he can get up next to me to maybe pull me off my burro in case he really goes over the side. And all of a sudden, the Greek guide yells something real loud over his shoulder, and he moves to the left. There are 25 burros running down around the corner. They don't tie up. What do you call the? Well, shoot, you can't hear me. But what do you call the? You put your feet in stirrups, and they should tie up the stirrups. Instead, they're flapping around. One of the stirrups of those 25 mules coming down nailed me in my right shin. I had a
Oh.
freaking hematoma the size of an orange that I
Oh.
had to go to get the doctor on the cruise ship to drain of freaking blood. I'm lucky it
Oh.
didn't break my shin.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh. Now
So
we
we
know
took
what's wrong with you. No, I'm
exactly.
sorry.
At least it wasn't my head. So we took the tram back down. So we get back on there, and I go talk to the tour director. I said, "You need to tell people how dangerous the burros are." And she goes, "Oh, yes, many people die. Some of them jump." And I thought, the burro or the people? She goes, "The burro jumps, and the people are on the burro." I had a suicidal burro.
Oh my God!
Like, I don't like PETA, but PETA needs to go out there and address the abuse of these burros because they're exhausted. My husband was on, it was like a pony. The man's 6 feet tall, 200 pounds. He was just a nag. And the other people are like, "Oh, God, it was scary. It was very scary.
They use the older ones because we call them babysitters. They're not going to throw a kid. You can put anybody on the older ones.
well, apparently the Spanish are where were you at? Greece?
Grease, mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Yep.
older ones you can't count on that because they take them with you.
Oh, yeah, because they've just had it. They just go up and down those huge cliffs every day, and you pay good money to ride those. And it was my brilliant idea. So I thought, oh, that'll be beat riding a tram. And it took an hour and 10 minutes. I thought I was going to die. It's like, oh,
Oh
what's a
Lord,
little
just
leader?
an hour?
Yes,
An
to get up
hour.
the cliff. The tram takes like 8 minutes. I mean, that wasn't hard. But let me tell you, when your burro keeps hanging over the side and wanting to jump,
Should I
and
do it? Shouldn't I do it? Should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? I kind of like this lady. I think I'll just wait.
Oh, yeah. And the boy
Oh, Lord.
has already had to give away the burro he was dragging behind him empty because another burro behind me evidently fainted, and they probably just throw it over the side, right? So there's no extra burro. So if I'd have chosen, because my husband said, do you think you ought to get off the burro? I said, and walk through this 3 feet of burro manure? How it'd take me like by the time I got to the top, the cruise ship would have left, right? So it was like, no, I think so. When it would lean over the wall, I would just lean the other way. So I started riding it English saddle way. So when it go over to the right, I'd throw my right leg over the line. My burro was a hot
Kick
mess.
him in the head on the way over.
My husband said, if you'd have had your gun, you'd have shot him. I said, I would have put him out of his misery because he was so sad. So I bought him a little bag of oats when you get to the top in water, and my burro ate 7 bags of oats like he has not eaten in forever. And the big fat Greek guy who owns it's trying to pull the burro away, so I shove him away because I'm like, if this burro jumps on the way down, at least he had water. He had oats. He ate like a grown man.
You're
But
lucky he didn't colic on you. You'll give
I'm
him
telling
twisted
you.
gut.
Well, let me tell you, it was so sad. My burro was suicidal. It was a bad scene. Hey,
Well,
Haunted
it just
Burro.
sounds like
Holly.
suicidal
Thanks,
and homicidal because he wasn't just trying to kill himself; he was trying to take you out too.
It was bad.
Right?
And I'm like one of the youngest women on this cruise, and the old women were all scared. And, my husband's just trying to make sure my burro doesn't jump. If he does, he could grab me and pull me back. But I was like, there's some adventures like that you're like who would think sitting on an elephant he'd have, 3-inch pokey hairs, like prickles on a pear.
Yeah, I
They should
didn't.
have like an
Yeah, lace only stops so much prickles.
Exactly. Yeah. And thongs don't offer much protection at all.
Yeah, I don't wear
You know?
thongs.
We got Tolly out there now, an AC outlaw.
You got to send Mr. Totley a link, Oily, because you're the smart one in here.
Right?
They should have that thing that
That's
they do with
Hi,
mountaineering.
Jason. Sorry, I
What
was
happened?
having computer issues when you came in.
What, Jason?
They should have that mountaineering thing that they connect all of each other to each belt or something like that. They should have that on the burrows. So if one falls off, it's like they get caught by the other people, and then they could pull them up or something.
Yeah.
Or
I was
the
fixing
bird
to
go
say
over
tether
and we
him.
all go.
Yeah, dumb.
Yeah, and with the way mine was going side to side, they would have wrapped that. I'd have probably got hung by the rope. I don't think they should be tethered. That's a bad idea, Jason.
No.
You're trying to kill me.
Do mountaineering when they scale mountains. Like they,
And then, how many movies have we seen? The one guy at the bottom falls, and then he starts dragging all the other ones, and they're trying to get their ice picks in. Jason.
I haven't really seen anybody fall like that before.
Well, that's what happens is when one falls, yep, if somebody's got to get the pickaxe in, and think about it, it's pulling on you, that rope. I'm like, cut the rope, he's a goner.
Goodbye.
Not if it's me, Mouse. I mean, you could, use a reel to pull me up with.
Grab my pinky, Peachy.
Peachy, I wouldn't even know you had fallen. You'll be yelling, I'm getting snowburned. I'm just walking and dragging you, because I wouldn't even know you were there. Way 2 pounds.
All she'd have to do is spread her legs and her arms out, and she'd be flying like a flying squirrel.
Become a penguin.
Peachy's flying past me. Oh my God.
Fly, Peachy, fly.
I believe I can fly.
Believe I can touch the sky.
What movie is that, Oily? I know you know it. It's a kid's movie. I believe
And
Face
Face
Bombs
Jam.
or something?
Face
Two
Jam.
jams.
Face
Who?
Yeah.
I'm going old school. Get her a habit like the Flying Nun.
Oh, yeah.
Sally Fields. Oh, I love the Flying Nun.
Like
God,
me,
Sally
you
Field was
really
so
like
cute.
me.
Wasn't that sad? Because it was like, oh my God, you so rock, Sally Fields,
with Peachy and all her herbs, it needs to be something more like a witch's broom.
Right?
Do you remember having a little bitty kitchen witch with a magnet on it, and its broom was made of cinnamon, and it
Yeah.
had a little legend on it like this kitchen witch keeps things out of your kitchen or something, but it was a good witch, you know?
Right.
Be very good.
Hmm.
Good. Ooh.
Alright, what type of drugs has Mouse been taking if she's talking about witches in kitchens?
Hey, what did they tell you about cleaning out your ears?
Magnus, focus, Sugar Pop. Focus.
He catches like the tail end of the conversation, and he's asking why we're discussing something when it's obvious from the first part of the conversation.
You know Magnus is just toking away out there. You know, he's just smoking his little doobie and
I just hear what I want to hear.
chilling out and just,
Not a bit.
you know.
He's texting or something.
One at a time, Magnus. People are talking. So you're doing what while you're doing this, Magnus?
Oh, he came back out here, so he's no longer on his little thing, so he's only catching half of it.
Oh,
He ain't
so
even
he's
paying attention to us.
So he's sitting behind you muttering every once in a while, like he done last week and got on my nerves.
Yeah.
He ain't killing anything.
Well, he could have stayed on his lap or his little.
No, it was about
tablet.
to die. It was like 2% sometimes.
Okay, don't talk when your daddy is talking.
You could have stayed on your tablet, and you could have been talking to us just like normal.
It was about to die and it didn't want to charge. The charger's messed up.
No, my fault.
Oh, that ain't my
not our
fault
fault.
either. It was Paul's
It's
charger.
not our fault.
Okay, fight after the chat.
But he's trying to blame his daddy, and I'm telling him it's not my fault either, Moms.
Oh, no.
You know? So you got charger drama, Magnus.
We have J. Greg Campbell in the house.
Oily subject very quick.
Oily's like a record stuff. We got.
Hey, Oiley's doing a fantastic job. Ain't nobody else doing it, so let her do it.
She's rocking it.
Out, okay?
That's right. You go, girl. You're rocking this crap.
Listen, there are people who'll send me a private message and go, "Don't call out my name when I go in there," because they don't want to get in trouble. It's like, okay, I'm teasing you, Oily. No, it got a skip sound to it. It wasn't you when you said it. It just went like that. You didn't do it. The sound made it sound that way.
That's her excuse.
Okay, Moms, are you
Yes,
short
Mom.
on customers tonight and getting a little cranky?
Yes, I am. I'm not making the near money that I made the other night with all the police.
The 20s just ain't rolling in, are they?
Oh.
God, y'all are a mess.
Ay.
God, it's only 11 o'clock. I feel like I've been on here like 3 hours. I'm tired.
Oh, it's only 9 here, so up on
Right. Right? It's 9 o'clock somewhere where Jason is.
Yeah.
I've been
We're
gardening.
trying to wrangle us all in.
Yeah. Anybody other than me been planting seeds and working in their
Oh,
yard?
I just put in some onion seeds and radish seeds.
Onion and what?
Radish.
Radishes. Awesome. I told you this kid rules.
Y'all meant actually plant seeds in the garden. Okay.
Yeah.
Tommy, where else would you put seeds? In your nose?
And
We're not
Fred,
going to there.
But it's
My
snowing
sister
here.
did when she was 3. Oh, good God.
Oh, that's right. Tommy just had snow and Magnus' mom's had snow. And I'm like, Tommy, what are you talking about? Oh, you'd have to see the soil to plant something in it.
Y'all?
Yeah, this is a sleet snow mix right now.
What is it, Jason? I didn't catch
I
that.
used some of this poster board paper to make a little sign or little note things to say where the seed is and what it is in the garden, so I don't have to get those tabs that you put into the garden.
Right.
Okay, now what happens when not that it rains in Arizona and Texas, but
No kidding. Or
mine always fall apart. They have a thing where you take a rock and you spray paint it, and then you write you put the rock in your garden.
Gonna have
It's
to
really
like
cute.
that. The garden is made. It's not really a garden. It's more of just a garden box. So
I got boxes in my room.
Let's see how.
I wonder how that would work with my garden. You know, because I could put up a big rock that I painted that said rock on it. Because, you know, with my gardening skills, that's all I'm going to get is a rock.
Mouse, the last 2 weekends, John planted a pear, kefir pear, and an apple. And last Sunday, he planted an avocado and another fig. So I've got my own little orchard thing going on out in my front yard.
Well, that's cool, Peachy.
That is cool.
It tolerates warmer weather. So
Yeah.
Huh.
The onions are not the exact time to do it yet, but hopefully they'll still kind of grow.
Yeah.
Mr.
Or
Tully.
like mainly September or December to do it, but something just to try it out.
Yeah, you can plant them really early, like in January or February, and then you can hit them again in late September, October.
Yeah.
Same with garlic.
Oh yeah, I just got some garlic as well. Find where to put the seeds.
My carrots still haven't got here. They're still on back order. I'm pissed.
Yeah, I got some of the organic ones. These.
Oh, yum, chives. Now, Jason, you can get you one of those little, like, $2 shoe boxes and keep those in your kitchen on the counter and just chop them as you need them.
That's cool. Same
Hey,
thing.
Mr. Tully.
It's got jalapenos.
Ooh! Oh, yeah. I've got a lot of those in the cayenne and the ghost, and
Serrano.
I've got about yes, their serrano started too.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Tully.
I think he's stepped away.
Turn the camera and then go down.
He will return.
So,
Thanks.
Tommy, do you have snow?
We had a little bit of snow this week. And they're calling for snow tonight a little bit.
Good Lord.
When's your planting season start?
I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
I got
I know
Black light.
Mr. Tully's is about after Mother's Day.
Mine's after Mother's Day. His is probably further out than that.
My father
About June.
usually
June
teaches us
June
this stuff.
3rd.
My father is that usually teaches us this stuff, and he's not at home right now, so we got no clue.
You can check your planting charts on the different websites.
What zone are you in? Do you at least know that?
I'm in the mountains of North Carolina.
Oh, shit.
Does that help any? Well, we're in,
No.
Probably in a zone 5 or zone 4. I would think a 5.
we just usually go out and plant stuff, and if it comes up, it comes up, and if it don't, it don't.
Oh, goodness gracious.
To to Peachy's dismay, we used to be really good at growing potatoes.
Potatoes.
Think about maybe growing some potatoes. Well, since there's a bunch of rabbits in here, so or
Ooh.
around where I am. So we have to build either a fence or the raised box.
Rabbits will find their way in no matter what. They either dig or jump.
Yep.
Yep.
Then you catch them and you eat them. There's some good eating. You know what
You
I
grab
use
them
for?
and pull their necks.
Yep, they're so easy to skin too. I take sour
Ain't
cream
they?
containers or yogurt containers, and I cut them into triangles, Peachy, and I use that as my markers for what my seeds are. And then the
That
pointy
works.
part,
I
yeah, I
just use
point
an old
down.
broken window blind, the slatted ones.
Yep.
Cut that apart and cut them to what I want, and then just store the rest of it
Now
the following year.
Yeah, now I don't have no old broken blinds in my yard, but
Right?
if
I
when
have a
you
hard
come
enough
down here,
time getting trash out of the garage.
You're not redneck then, are you,
You know,
Mouse?
I
You're
am starting
lying.
not to like you at all.
like, hey, Mama, can we throw away them broken blinds under the house? No, them there's my patent markers.
Oh my lord.
Think
Oh
ahead of
my
that.
God. Did
I am
Mr. Tully
starting
get a
really
haircut?
like you.
You're so bad, Moms.
You wait. You
You
wait till
got
I see you
whacked.
face to face, man. I'm gonna get you. I don't know how, and I don't know. Well, I do know when. However, it's on, baby.
It is on and popping. Hey, Mr. Tolly, we're having a gardening fight.
Potting soil's flying every which way.
We've just
bet
learned that
Pets
Mouse
are falling off.
One at a time, Peachy.
Over.
We've learned that Mouse Toes is an impersonator redneck. She's not a true redneck. She does not have old blinds laying around on her property that she can recycle for other purposes.
Particularly marking my seedlings. Okay.
That's right.
Oily.
Well, that's what you do. That's what you gotta have the old blinds for.
Oh my God. Okay, Oily, how do you mark your seedlings?
Well, considering I haven't had a garden in 20-some years, I don't know.
So if I swung over
She
there,
doesn't
would
bother.
you? So if I swung by your farmhouse on your beautiful land, you would not have any old mini blinds for me to use.
No, I live in an old farmhouse, and the old mini blinds that are broken from the cat trying to jump up the window are still hanging in the window because I need to replace them.
That's what I was gonna say. I got dogs that look out them blinds and break them all the time.
So they're at the ready anytime I want to.
You could just snip one off with some scissors, like peas,
right.
tomatoes.
Right. Nobody'd know the difference.
That's right. Now me, I got me some of them 3-inch wood blinds hanging on my windows like they should. Okay. And I used to have a cat, and that cat learned it got squirted with water if it got near my blinds. Some of them train their
I
animals.
was gonna say that's why you don't have
Like
If
I
I
said,
discarded my animals, go ahead, Boyley.
I was just gonna say, like I said, she's not a true redneck. You can see right there.
If I sorted my animals every time they climbed the blinds, getting those dogs looking out the window, I'd have to clean my walls all the time because I smoke, and it gets the tar. And I'm not cleaning my walls just to discipline my dogs.
Oh God! Now you know what I hated when I had a dog, and I'd have to let it in, or I'd go to somebody's house who has a dog. Is there's always snot on the lower part of their glass, like where it's always looking out the window. And it's like, it's not, people, it's mucus. Somebody wipe that off. Well, they'll just do it again. I'm like, so you wipe it off again? Ain't you got no paper towels or a squeegee? You can make your Windex, man.
My dog put her chin onto like the ledge of where the window started, and this just started getting black right there from all the grease. She just sat there just like this, looking out the window.
Oh, look at you.
I'm not coming to visit any of y'all, ever.
Hey, I clean my windows. I just don't clean the tar off my walls with smoking because I should just paint them.
But have you thought about
Yes.
raising the blinds? Then your dogs would be under the blind?
Well, see, it comes down to, do I want to get shot?
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
we kind of stay away from the
Then,
front of the building.
right.
Mom,
So,
you need my doors.
What you got,
Mine are
Peach?
steel doors. Steel doors.
I got
There
steel
ain't no
doors.
window in my door, and they're hung backwards. Ain't nobody outside kicking my door in. It ain't happening.
I got reinforced doors. That's the nice thing when you build a house, or you got a husband who can modify your house and just secure your door frame. Because even the lettered organizations would have trouble kicking a door in. You know.
Mm-hmm.
My last house had a really heavy door.
Yep.
We got
This,
Buzzed
mine.
8 out there now.
You got what, Oilster?
Buzzed Fort 8 out there.
Hey,
Hi,
Fuzz.
Fuzz.
We love the fuzz.
Yes,
Ooh,
we do.
tomorrow night is a new Walking Dead. Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, now, Mr. Tolly, have you?
Catch up with last week's.
I was going to say, have you
Yeah,
caught up on last
and
week?
this
Okay, no. So
No.
tomorrow you get to see both. Dang it. Okay.
You can talk about it. It's okay.
Right.
You have to do
No.
your drawing
I
giveaway
ain't like that.
first before you watch Walking Dead.
Oh no, we're not going to spoil it for you, Mr. Todd.
Never. Never.
You can mess with them and saying who died or not.
So when does your giveaway end, Mr. Tolly?
March.
Midnight.
Tonight.
Woohoo! I made it.
Now see, I was going to make a really funny spoof video for Mr. Tolly's contest.
That wasn't a funny spoof video, Tommy.
Right.
Moms.
But I could no, it was just a normal cooking video for me.
Oh.
But I couldn't get Magnus to go along with it, so I was trying to get him to go along with it. I was going to really redneck it up.
Oh, see, that would have been great. I do have to say, though, Manlands was the best. So if you ever have to go over to see the one that Manland did, oh my God, it was friggin' hilarious.
He makes brilliant videos. Brilliant videos.
Oh my God.
Amateur artist is no joke. He's really good.
Yes, he is.
He is.
They are.
I literally rolled on the floor.
Yeah.
Rolled on the damn floor.
I would have loved to have seen that.
Well, Scott,
Yeah,
I don't love you any less, but I can make you a video. I'm sorry. I haven't had internet for 4 weeks. I said I don't love you any less. I just didn't make the video.
Yeah, well, it's okay. I understand. People got other shit to do. Excuse me, other stuff to do.
Hey, I worked non-stop as hard as I could in between my head and a trash can. It was a rough week.
I always wanted to.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Tolly. Go ahead.
Oh, I always wanted to do some quilting. That's one thing I have never tried. Mama taught me how to sew, so I can sew like a madman. But I never tried quilting.
Well, I sent you the 2 links, one to Missouri
Yeah.
Star Quilt Company, and the other one to.
Yeah.
She's pretty much the cable or whatever it is, or fabric material maven. She's got really cheap, and you can start out with small quarters and stuff. She's my favorite seller. I buy from her a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
check
never.
her. Try it. It's fun.
I have to do that. I think it'd be a blast.
Oh,
And
it
I
is
really wanted
really
to do
fun.
it. I just I got to get time.
Yeah. Some of them
Time's
take
been in short
years,
supply.
Mr. Tully, so be patient with them.
Oh
Some of
yeah.
them, I've had a queen size double wedding ring take me 3 years, and I was on that sucker constantly.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna hand sew anything. Kind of lazy like that.
Right? I got more.
But you'd never know.
I haven't even opened it yet.
What is it?
It's king size double wedding ring to quilt down
Oh,
in brown. Let me get that off.
beautiful. That is pretty.
Cool. I don't have the
See
patience.
it? Oh,
That is
and
lovely.
it was only less than $7 a yard, and I'm like, yes,
Oh
it's
wow.
mine.
Gosh.
I think the last thing I sewed, I made a wife for my dress for my wife.
You made a wife for your dress.
I made a dress for my wife, not the other way around.
That's cool.
I think that's the last time I actually did any sewing.
If you need patterns, yell at me, because I have a whole box full of dress patterns that I haven't touched in years.
Well, my wife's a little bigger than you, Peachy.
They're adjustable, and you know that if you've worked with a pattern. Plus,
True.
I have little
True.
girls. For the cute little thing you had on with
Oh.
you one night, I have tons of baby dresses,
Yes.
girl dresses.
I got piles of baby girls. I've only got 2
I've got their
grandsons.
dresses.
Well,
Oh lordy!
3, I guess.
I've got PJ patterns for them. You could make them some cool PJs.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I might have to get hooked up that way.
There
That'd
you
be
go.
fun.
Yes, very much fun.
My grandma used to make PJs for me and my sister.
Right?
It was pretty cool. It was cool. Get them nice
I'll
flannel
drag
PJs.
Yes, I'll drag the box down and see what I've got, but I know I've got a whole box of them sitting up there.
Well, I know I'm gonna have a new baby granddaughter coming in April.
Oh, sweet! That's
Aww.
plenty
Yep.
of time to make her little dresses. Because it's like one stitch here, one
Yeah.
stitch there. They're so.
Yeah, I know that one you wouldn't need a machine for.
Right.
Right?
I used to sell
But
vintage
then
pillowcases.
she's got 2 other ones. Oh,
Oh. So you'll have
That's awesome, House.
3 girls?
well, she'll have with that daughter. Yep.
Wow.
I got like
See-
that'll make 9 grandkids.
Oh my gosh.
Yay! That's so awesome.
One
Aw.
of the cutest things to put little
I
girls in
started-
is pillowcase dresses, and you could make those dead easy, Mr.
Yes.
Tom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know they are.
Hmm.
And
Yep,
just
I made
make the
some
little
for
bow
my-
in the
I
front.
made little sweatsuits. Yeah, I made all kinds of stuff for my kids back in the day.
That is
Ooh,
so
I gotta
cool.
get my pattern down.
Yeah, how many guys do you know that can sew that kind of stuff?
None.
Not many.
I bet you count them on one finger.
Yep.
Yeah, Joshua.
And here
Jared's getting
here I was thinking,
Jared's-
goddamn, my redneck curtains were something special.
What'd
Oh,
you
Lord.
make, Tommy? What'd you do? Tack up some beach towels or what?
No, I did fabric and made curtains.
You did?
They were redneck.
Yeah.
They were curtains.
Where'd
You're
you
so
get the
See, he
aligned.
didn't use a sewing machine. Tommy didn't use a sewing machine. He used a stapler.
Oh, Mr.
Wait.
Scott, Jared's afraid to touch mine, the new one. Jared is like terrified of it. He's like, you do it. Josh just sits here and goes, oh, you're cheating. You don't have to use a presser foot or anything. It cuts your thread. It threads your needle.
You know what's also cool is stitch witchery. The stuff you get in a little roll looks like Scotch tape, Tommy, and you iron it. So you iron where you want the hem, like of your curtains. Then you lay the stitch witchery down, fold over where you had it, and it bonds the fabric together, and it will hold forever. And you just iron it on there.
Well, that would have made things a lot easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Now, Tommy, where did you find the fabric that you made curtains out of?
At the little fabric store down on our main street.
The man went to a fabric store. God, you should have videoed that. Yes, down on Main Street where I buy my thread. Good Lord.
We have a few little mom and pop shops around here.
If somebody tries to grab my color, they are dead.
Oh, yeah, I'm a yearning for that 100% cotton blend. Yeah, buddy.
That's all I'll use for quilts. For the quilts.
So
you have to use one. Oh, I'm sorry, Mouse.
No, go, Peach. You have to use what?
100% cotton batting in your quilts. And I get a coffee.
Of course, that's how it goes.
Yes. Or you sneeze. So how did you hem and hang your curtains, Tommy? Speedometer cables. What'd you use for your curtain rod?
He ripped apart his bicycles. And
yes.
We went to Lowe's and bought those dowel rods, those little wooden dowel rods, and put them on.
Look at you, getting all domestic.
Oh, that was years ago when I lived with my ex-wife.
Oh.
I haven't done it yet. I'm using Confederate flags as my curtains right now.
Joshua. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
You know they make tension rods? Hey, Tommy, use your flag and buy the shower snap rings and put them on a tension rod in the holes that are on the flag. Poof.
Mm-hmm. The grommets, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
So
you have a window like Mom's that you shouldn't stand in front of because the bullets are going to come flying, Tommy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Lord. So when are you going to mosey into that fabric shop again and get you some proper fabric for your curtains?
After my trip.
Yes, there you go. Because I can't spend $5 on nothing waiting for y'all to come back.
I bought a beach towel. Y'all saw it.
Mom's,
we argue every day. We can't spend no money. Can't spend no money.
Moms, what
Yes,
part
ma'am.
of I have like 76 beach towels. I got the towels.
Hey.
Everybody gets a beach towel.
Did
Everybody
you
gets
see
a
how
hand
big
towel.
that sucker was?
Yeah, but Mom's got her a big one.
I got big ones, okay? I got several big beach towels. I can roll her up like a burrito in mine.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Do you have a hand towel I can use?
Yes.
Like a kerchief.
I just figured
washcloth.
I thought 2 washcloths for Peachy, one for her hair and one for her body, and she'd be good. Yeah.
Peachy, did you decide 100% if you're going or not?
Not yet. I'm still fighting with myself over that one.
We can we can wrap her up like a burrito and then we can eat her.
Oh, Lord!
What? Wait.
There's nothing to eat. What are you going to eat? You can gnaw on that bone right there and you'd still starve to death.
We're going to eat Mom's. He's going to roll her like a burrito and eat her. See?
I'll bring the low carb fajitas.
I got the Thousand Island dressing. Oh my God,
I'm
y'all.
not touching that one.
Oh Lord.
What's going on
Hey,
here
but
is
Moms,
Mouse is a
go with
serial killer, and she's luring everybody, all the rednecks, because she thinks we're dumb, out to South Carolina, and she's going to murder us all, and then she's going to stew us up in the crock pot and can us.
busted.
And that's why I'm staying my ass in Minnesota.
Oh my God, Oily, that's so insane. And Moms, I did not say I was wrapping you in a burrito and eating you. Tommy did.
I
So why
didn't
are
say
you
that
blaming
you did.
me?
I didn't
Okay.
blame you.
I just want you to know who started that.
I know who started it.
Yeah,
Tommy.
Mouse started it saying she's gonna wrap Moms up like a burrito. I just came up with the fun part of it.
I said I have towel big enough to wrap her up like a burrito.
See, you started it.
You did, you.
Hey, and I don't care if you kill me as long as you barbecue me. I have to be barbecued.
Yep, and then Jerry,
Render down the fat, make a couple of candles, and then go to it.
a couple candles.
Tell me to the poor locals as pulled pork barbecue.
Hey, that's my specialty. I got some on the counter. I can
North,
do that
North
one.
Kakalaki.
Oh my God, I love pulled pork. Peachy, do you put any barbecue sauce in your pork when you can it? I hadn't done it before, but I'm thinking about it.
Yes, I do put barbecue in it. Because now, if it wasn't just us, then I wouldn't, because some of my children would not eat it barbecued, so I'd leave some plain. But yes,
Okay.
everything I have canned down here in Texas, I have added barbecue sauce to.
Okay.
And I have
So
a
it is a good
gazillion
idea.
jars of it.
Good.
Yeah,
So
I would.
good. I'm gonna give it a whirl.
I tell you
'cause
what,
now-
I am running out of room in my freezer. I took some food up to Mom's house because she's in Texas.
Mhm.
We are going to eat good. I just made 2 great big lasagnas tonight.
Mom.
I made 3. I put 2 in the refrigerator, but I got to get them up to Mom's to freeze them.
I got 2 chickens for barbecuing, but we'll do it in the oven like my husband is, because Jerry can't do the charred stuff. Remember his retarded factor, Peachy?
Yeah.
I will never forget that night when Peachy goes, I'm like, you really can't eat? He goes, no, my mom couldn't either. And Peachy goes, listen, he's retarded.
Right?
I'm telling you.
But you know what, Mouse? Have you seen the cast iron chicken butt pan?
Yes.
I gave him one when he came down here and ate all the cobblers I had all over the place. I gave him one of those cast iron beer butt chicken things. He can bring his and I can bring mine, and there's your 2 chickens. We can put them in the oven.
Put them in the grill.
Yeah, we'll put one on the grill and one in the oven for retarded.
Is he working tonight?
He's got computer problems.
No, his big computer problems.
Yeah, we miss him.
She gave a phone number over in the internal moms that he needs somebody to help him.
Yeah, bad, because he tries to sign on to Google Plus, he tries to sign on to YouTube, and it gives him the snap thing. I'm like, shut off your computer, restart it, do something. I don't know. Hell, I'm blonde. I don't do computers. I know where the power button is on a good day.
Oh, he gets that face that says, oh snap, something went wrong.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
I wonder, he can log on to other things though, right?
I tried this. No, he can't get on the internet at all. He can't get on Facebook to get the link out of the messages.
Oh, it's broken.
He's down.
It broke.
Right.
That sounds like his router then.
Right.
Yeah.
I told him he's got the 2 girls' dogs in the house. I'm like, Mine are always knocking, but I have the little ankle biters that can get up under my desk. Check your
Mm-hmm.
outlets.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Mine
get
are
internet this
always knocking.
Friday. Woohoo! No more parking lot
What?
fees.
Oh, Mom's is getting interwebs at her house.
All it takes is a few bullets to go flying past my head. My husband was like, "That's it."
Yep. I'm going to break off
Oh
$1.
my God.
Moms, do you get cable or DSL in your house?
He got a satellite, so Dish
As long as the
Network.
weather's good.
I thought Dish dropped out AMC with one.
What?
Yeah, I thought I read the same thing. Dish sold out to somebody, didn't they, Jason?
Maybe, I think they did, or something like that.
But you're getting satellite internet, Moms?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I told you, all it takes is a couple of bullets to go flying past my head.
But
I
you
was
can't
like a
get
problem months before.
cable or
Yeah.
DSL? Thank you, Oils.
I can't. I can't get cable out here. I've got a Dish.
I think he went with whatever the better deal was.
Awesome sauce. Yeah, I've got Direct TV, but I don't have it for the interwebs. I've got AT&T DSL.
Yeah, and my daughter tried getting the same deal and they wouldn't give it to her.
Oh, God,
So I
open that
think,
avenue up for you.
yeah, I think it might be like ARP he went through to get it or used his discount or something. I don't know.
Nice,
That man
Moms. Are
can
you
sniff
so...
out a. Yeah, I am, because this last thing scared me. I'm sitting here, kind of, my eyes are going in every direction down here tonight.
Right. And not to mention, you don't look weird sitting out in a truck in a parking lot, fogging
Well,
up the windows, just breathing. You know?
I'm right beside a bar, so there's overflow parking in here, and they
Mm-hmm.
had a beer pairing.
Try and talk, Mom. We speak English up in there.
Beer pairing tonight. So there was a whole mess of cars here, but I'm the only one here now.
Oh. So they're all coming and going. A beer pairing like a wine pairing.
Yes, they get some really expensive beers in there. My daughter's boyfriend is one of the chefs in there, and they have this really high class chef that had a nice restaurant and then got divorced, and she took everything. So he's down here in
Oh
this little hick
God.
town, and still trying to keep his name up, but so they do crazy fun stuff.
Awesome.
But he keeps bringing beer home, and it's really expensive. Like, I was in there the other night, and there was a $200 bottle of beer, and I was like, "Oh, who buys that?" Yeah.
Oh my God.
Who can afford to pay $200 for a bottle of beer?
Mm. Well, see, that's it. They don't get the riffraff of the town. They get people coming into town to eat there.
Oh, gotcha. They draw in there. Oh, that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, so what you're saying is us rednecks wouldn't be welcome with our $6 for a whole case of beer.
Right? My natty light.
Can you imagine us sitting at the table going, "Can we have your beer and wine list?" And the cheapest beer is like $45. We'd be like, golly! We'd be going all Gomer Pyle on. Is y'all crazy?
Well, we went
Exactly.
like during Lent. The big thing around here is fish. All the fire halls have fish, and all the restaurants every Friday has like a good fish deal. So we went into a restaurant that my husband worked at for 19 years, and I asked for a draft, and they don't sell draft anymore. It's all bottled. Don't believe it.
Ugh. Or you're at a bar. We go. There's a nice bar here that has the best fried shrimp. And sure enough, the people at the net over from you go, "What kind of beer do you have?" Oh, dear God. Michelob, Michelob Light, Coors, Moosehead. And they got to rattle off this long line. I'm like, there's this huge chalkboard. And then you see all, the pulls for it. But just like you, Moms, when I drank in college, it was give me a draft. It was the cheapest thing on tap. Now it just doesn't exist.
Right?
Yeah, and see, I knew who cleaned the taps because Roy worked there, and then after he got done working for them, he went to work for this other guy that was a tap so clean guy that would go around to all the different bars in the area and clean their taps.
Ew.
So, you know, I knew that was clean.
Yeah. Ooh. Have you ever watched Bar Rescue on television?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
down here not too long ago. Stella's Bar.
Oh my God. I have never seen such funkadelic from bar taps and because I was a bartender almost all through college, and you know the little rubber things that sit there, the funk and the roaches and the grody kitchens. And we had to stay, it could take us 2 hours at night to clean our taps and everything, but we would have never left our bar dirty because we drank that stuff too, where we dropped the bottles down in the caddies. We were immaculate. And something's happened to people, like in that case, you can actually make a business of going around cleaning them, because somehow people have lost the ability to clean up after they work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think that's great that bar does that. They actually
Right.
hire someone for the safety of it. You know what I mean?
Well, it's the same with soda pop machines too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I've seen big old chunks of slime falling out pop machines now.
Oh.
Because
We cleaned ours
Yeah,
every
it's
night.
terrible.
We soak them in bleach water.
Well, when that restaurant rescue came in, they came in with, we actually thought that there was something going on, like a circus or something, for how many trucks and tents that went up.
Wow.
You know, we hadn't heard that it was coming in because we don't frequent that restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And they had set up in the fire hall parking lot, and we didn't know what was going on. And then it was in the paper that they were there to help. This one, we knew the woman. She used to go to our church with her and her husband, and then her husband had this dream of owning the restaurant. Right after they bought it, he died, and she tried to keep it going. So she kept it going for, I want to say, 6 years, and then Robert Irvine came in and revamped everything.
Wow.
So, and then I got offered a different position at a church and went to that church, so I haven't seen her in a while. But
Gosh.
it was neat, you know, them coming in there, and I watched that episode. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, what people go through, a great way to lose money is open a bar and restaurant, or a bar or restaurant, you know, and it's like, oh, it's so tough to make a living at, and hard work, good golly. And it's all dependent on your chef and your kitchen staff, you know?
Yeah. I used to have my own. It was in the fire hall. They supplied the building, and I did everything else. So it was my restaurant inside the fire hall. TJ's place.
Cool. Did you not
I've
work
thought
your
about doing
butt
it with my
off?
kitchen.
I did, and you know, I didn't realize how much went into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Having the stuff on hand, the food, keeping everything clean, all the people coming at one time. Oh my God. Did you enjoy it, Moms?
I did, because I love to cook. So, you know, I would like have a special of, like, I don't know, roast beef or something, and make a couple great big beef sides, and not sides, but you know.
Yeah.
And then that would be my special, and then, you know, I had a good clientele going in there for a while, and then, you know, the fire hall just kind of fell apart.
Isn't that sad? Yeah, because what people want is good home cooking now. You know, like me and Ken's favorite restaurants when we both worked was a meat in 3 sides. You know, like meatloaf or roast beef special, mashed potatoes, gravy, candied carrots, sweet potatoes, collard greens. So they'd only have a choice of like 6 standard sides. But the main thing, they would have stuffed cabbage, and we would go on stuffed cabbage night because that was something I didn't have time to make when I worked. And we paid good money for that stuff. And our friends are like, oh, you know, you could go out and get a steak for that. We don't want a steak and a baked potato and a salad. We want a home
Right?
cooked meal, some soul food. Yep.
I
What if
can't
you?
stand going to somewhere that has all that crap. I don't want a damn steak. You know, I had it so much when I lived at home with Mother and Daddy. It was like steak 3 times a week. And you know what? I don't like steak. I don't like shrimp because we lived central Bama and we'd go down to Mobile every weekend and there was all the fresh seafood you could eat. And it's like, ew, no, I don't want that. Give me a big old honking piece of meatloaf and some mashed taters.
Yep, soul food. What were you thinking? You said you thought about doing with your kitchen, Peachy?
Well, I can seat right now. I've got enough table. I've got 3 tables, and I can seat 12 people. And then I've got the big old bar. I've got the mini cooler under the bar, so I can keep beer and things cold. John acquires things, and I've got 2 wine cooler cabinets. And I've got to find somewhere for them to go. He's going to put one in his room for his alcohol.
Nice.
I don't know where I'm going to put the other one. And, you know, I've got 2 fridges with ice makers, so ice isn't an issue.
Right.
I've got a KitchenAid ice maker under my bar.
Ooh.
I can sit like 6 people at my bar. Easy. I've got the stools. I just need to find the damn bar. It's covered in spices. You know, and the way my roof is, I can mount some TVs, and there's a 65-inch in the living room. You can sit over there and watch football, or you can sit in the bar and watch whatever.
Radicalness.
Apparently,
so, yeah, I've been. Huh?
Apparently, Mom's computer shut down on her.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Her phone. She's on her phone.
I think she's on a laptop, and then because she just texted me and said her computer shut down.
Oh, you're right. Okay, she must have it. Wow, just running on her battery. It could have been one of those lovely forced Microsoft updates.
Oh, Lord.
Those make me mint. Because I have it set, you have to ask me first, but after a while, it just decides to shove it up your butt, right? And then you're like, oh,
Yes.
It has to do it like, 7:30, 9:30. Let's try 4 in the morning or something when, I don't know, normal people on the East Coast are snoozing. All of us don't live in California.
I do that myself. I still have not updated to Windows 10.
No,
don't do it.
Don't do it. I'm not doing it. Now, at some point, they're going to make us, remember, because 8.1 or 8 did this to me. It made me go to 8.1, and for like 7 months, I kept saying, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks. And then I log in one day, and it goes, please wait while we update you to 8.1, and no option to stop it. So it'll force us on Win 10, and then we have to change all of our security thing. It's going to be mental. I don't even know if we'll be able to make a video. I'm so sick of their crud,
Mouse, there is a way to stop it. Snatch the damn plug out of the wall.
When you log in, it's still there.
No, somebody to put a Linux system on your computer.
Okay, no.
Linux is really good.
That's what I'm running on this computer is Linux.
Oh yeah, you top of the line, good stuff. Yeah.
I got a buddy. He put
Linux is free. It sends me a little notice down in the right-hand corner that says you got some updates available. So whenever you're ready, why don't you install them?
Nice. And it doesn't do anything forced on you,
No, nope, nothing.
I tell you what, when it updates this one to 10, I'm putting a 9mm hollow point through it.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm taking mine to my buddy and getting him to put.
Alrighty, Peachy.
You ain't putting 10 on my computer. I am not spending 3 days doing all the installs on all the crap.
will be
I got 10
retarded.
on the computer upstairs. I don't have too much trouble with it.
You got Win 10,
Works
Mr.
good
Jolly?
for me. Yeah, I'm upstairs on my upstairs computer.
Okay.
I'm
You
working
like
on my video editing and stuff. It hasn't given me any trouble yet.
Did it force
No,
the
but-
update on you, or did your computer come with it?
No, my computer came with 8, and then I did the 8.1 thing, and I said, hell, I might as well do 10.
Oh.
Since it was free, what the hell?
Oh, God,
Dude, this
yeah.
computer downstairs, the one I'm on down here, had XP on it. And it doesn't have enough horse. Well, this computer wouldn't handle Windows 8 or any of that.
Right. I have an XP desktop that just rocks along. I loved me some XP. That thing never crashed,
Hell
never
yeah.
gave no trouble,
Never.
nothing. Yep.
Nope.
But yeah, just
I
like
loved
you,
it.
it won't go to 7 or nothing. It's like, it's so sad because I like having this is a laptop, but I like having a desktop. When I'm doing a lot of things with your mouse pad up there, your notes, I really enjoy a desktop for big thing, a big monitor, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially for the quilting videos. I need to see what they're doing.
Exactly. Okay, Greg says the new computers won't run on 7. The hardware drivers are incompatible with anything other than 8 or 10. Oh, see, that makes sense. They just make it hard for the little guy, you know? I mean, some of us grew up writing code using a punch card, but it's like, listen, you know, I don't know why you have to shove stuff up our butt.
Yeah, we don't want
Yeah.
And then they act like, get it now
Let us
while
old
it's
people
free.
just lag along.
Yes. Then they
Let
act
us
like,
old people just have our old shit.
yes, we're just knuckle dragging. Then they go, get it now while it's free, like you're ever going to charge and like we'd ever pay a damn dollar for it, first of all, you know?
Right.
Yeah, so don't try and trick us with that one. All right, I got the yawns too bad. I got to go to bed. Or we got to go off air now that we lost Mom's, Tommy.
Okay. We can do that.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Oh, shut up, Jason.
Bye.
What did poor Jason do?
He's copying me, waving like a mad, wacky flailing arms guy.
Oh, God, I forget he makes fun of your little arms.
Do you remember
all of a sudden?
The Simpsons?